Guys, grabe papunta na tayo sa exciting part, marami pa daw mga kasamahan si Guteza na gusto na ring lumabas 'no, gusto na ring magpunta sa, Senate Blue Ribbon Committee dahil ilalabas na din nila yung mga alam nila. Naku guys, sobrang exciting ito, panoorin natin yung interview ni Mike Defensor, yung nag-connect kay Marcoleta at saka kay Guteza. Eto guys, panoorin natin.
Your common friend, the one that introduced you or served as a bridge to Sergeant Gutesa, obviously, you don't want to name the common friend. Sabi mo nga, ayaw mo nang magdagdag pa ng individuals dito, hindi ho ba? Would that be correct, sir?
Yes,
Si common
yes,
friend.
Pinky, correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Si common friend po is a friend that you truly trust. Malapit ho ba siya talaga sa inyo? Just give me a little bit of a little description or how close you are to this common friend, just to be able to kind of put the pieces together with Sergeant Gutesa, sir.
To be, if the question, if it's political, wala, nothing. It's not political. These people are also concerned for the country. They heard what Gutesa said. And the other people with Gutesa, I believe, no, from what I heard, will also come out and will reveal also what they know. So I think that's the point. I think bottom line here, I saw the list of the Department of Justice. Secretary Boying is also a good friend of mine. But if you notice, Pinky, there are two names consistently being mentioned by Alcantara and by Mr. Alcantara. This is the name of Mark Gaitas and I think, if I'm not mistaken, Paul Estrada.
Mark
Opo.
Sai.
And the whole departure order, the freezing of money from AMLA, this has not been done. And these two key
True.
people are the ones consistently coming out about receiving money, giving money.
Oh, 'di ba? Totoo talaga. Wala pa ring freezing ng account sa AMLAC kay Martin Romualdez tsaka kay Zaldico. Grabe. Samantalang sa iba ang bilis-bilis.
And I think, if we really want to solve the problem of corruption, if we really want to address this concern, present concern of our country now, we should really get to the bottom of this. Dapat walang sinasanto, walang tinatago, at talaga ilabas.
But Congressman, yung pong sinabi nyo kanina that meron pa pong iba na posibleng lumabas, ibig sabihin ho ba nito, there will be others? Have you spoken to other people who want to, kumbaga, patotohanan itong sinabi ni Sergeant Gutesa?
When Sergeant Gutesa was in front of me, while he was discussing about he was in discussion, he would constantly call someone or someone would call him and then they would say, yeah, lalabas ako. Hindi, sabi niya, sasuportahan niyo ako, Marines tayo. And then today, I get messages na a lot of those with them, and if you recall in the Senate hearing, he was talking about 90 people.
Right.
Some of them, ex-Marines, and some of them mga active police. May mga sinasabi na that they want to come out and also say and tell what they know and what they have observed.
Congressman, for premise yung 90 na minention nyo po, that was mentioned in the Senate, ito po yung sinasabing 90 daw umano na security or nagbabantay or in shifts kay Congressman Zaldico. Would that be correct, sir?
That's correct, Pinky.
Okay.
From what I understand from the explanation of Sergeant Gutesa, some of them sometimes will be assigned to be securing the houses. Some of them will be assigned in the delivery of money. Some of them would be assigned to be advanced or close in security for Congressman Zaldico.
Okay. So, be that as it may, sir, no? So, meron po siyang daladalang draft statement. I just wanted to get yung inyong personal na pagtanggap dito sa sinabi ni Sergeant Gutesa. When he told you this story, did you immediately believe him? Or were there red flags?
Wala walang red flags eh. And you know what he told me, even if they check, it's easy to check. If he's a security detail of a Bicol party list,
True.
if he's part of this, makikita mo talaga. And when he was talking, in the same manner when he spoke in the Senate, parehong-pareho eh. And then number two, Pinky, yung sinasabi lang na it wasn't notarized. He did it in good faith. Walang sumama sa kanya, hindi ko siya kasama. So, tama yun. Imbestigahan ninyo yung notaryo. If there's something wrong with that, then we really have to clarify. Ang pagkakaalam ko is si attorney Pechi, you mentioned
Opo.
Pinky earlier. Yeah, is working with the Bureau of Jail currently, and she just passed the bar recently. Because I check also, sabi ko, ano ba tong issue na to? But you know, it's immaterial for me since he made a sworn statement in the in the
Yes.
Senate. He made a statement under oath, which carries also the weight of evidence in a legal proceeding.
True.
Whether may mali yung notaryo, he signed it, he presented it to the Senate, and then he verbalized what he said. That's enough, no? That's
But-
evidence. Parang
But Congressman, if you're in
yeah.
the Senate and then you say, I have a prepared affidavit that is signed and notarized, dapat ho lahat yon ay in good faith. Dapat lahat yon ay tama. Dapat yung sinabi mo ay katotohanan, dapat po yung nag-sign na notaryo ay talagang signature po ng notaryo. Hindi ho ba?
That's correct. No, actually, yung principle ng pag notarize, di ba, is that you're making it a public document. And then you take an oath in front of the officer, the notarizing officer. Now, I ask you, Pinky, pag ikaw ba nagbenta ng lupa and nagpa-notarize ba, alam mo ba kung yung taong kausap mo, i-deny ka later on or siya talaga yung tao? Di ba, you're doing it in good faith,
But-
technically.
Sorry, sir. Are you saying that the lawyer really signed this and then is now saying that she actually
Oh,
didn't?
Oh, yes.
So,
Oh, 'di ba? Kahit na sino talaga, sasabihin talaga 'yan. Binayaran niyang abogadong 'yan, eh, magkano kaya binayad ni Tamba diyan?
Yeah,
ahead, sir.
because you know what? He went to that office. He had it
Ba?
notarized. So he was doing it in good faith. Now, assuming niloko siya or scammer yun, I don't know. But he went to the Senate and he said the same statements.
Correct.
So as an evidence, giving it legal weight is already there. Yung issue nila doon, I think it's side issue. The thing that we have to discuss with Sergeant Gutesa is, totoo ba yung nagbigay ka kay Mark at saka kay Paul ng pera? Totoo ba linggo-linggo
Yes.
nagde-deliver kayo 3 times a week? I think these are the issues that have to be addressed.
yeah, but those are also the questions asked during the
Tama talaga si Mike Defensor. Yun yung importanteng mga bagay na dapat sana pinagtutuunan ng pansin. Hindi yung mga notaryo, yung mga ganun-ganun. Kasi he's under oath naman eh. Kahit nga wala yung statement, nandun ka lang, you're under oath. Grabe na yung ano mo doon, yung pinagsasabi mo doon. Sobrang bigat na ng mga pinagsasabi mo doon kasi under oath ka na. Kaya guys, kahit wala pang notaryo yan, naku, talaga ginagawan talaga ng malaking, alam mo yung issue yung notaryo. Hindi talaga abogado ang walang mga hindi abogado nakakaintindi diyan katulad ni ano, Erwin Tulfo. Hindi niya naiintindihan. Anong sabi niya? Baka daw magkaroon ng walang saysay yung statement ni Guteza. Ha? Hindi ka nga talaga attorney. Si Erwin Tulfo guys, pinaglalaban niya 'yan kasi nasali yung ano niya, eh, ACT-CIS part list nila ni Tulfo, mga Tulfo brothers. Kaya naku guys, ano masasabi niyo dito? Exciting.